Yo, what it do? It's your boy Hoodrich King. And I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. You dig.
Took the vibes up the Tahoe. One-on-one up to the field, feel like Pablo. One-on-one south of
All right, so we got the living legend, Hoodrich Keem, jumping off the porch with us today, man.
Yeah, man. Been off the porch, but I'm off the porch today, man.
Absolutely.
Take a sit down with the OGs as my original players. How we doing today?
Yeah, man. For people that don't know, this is some day one shit right here, man.
This so much day one. This is like when I was still a kid type day one.
Bro, I didn't realize how young you was back then until like I started doing my research. I was like,
probably like 20.
Yeah.
19, 20.
Well, you was the youngest one doing it back then too.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
The goal was to do that. And we still doing it. I still feel young, so we still getting to it.
Nah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, just an elevation, like you say.
Nah, so I appreciate you coming by today too, man.
Anytime.
Chopping up, share some of these stories and everything.
I don't even like doing the
I know
interviews.
you don't. That's why I was happy
be
you
ducking
said,
it. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, I can't do the family like that. I got, all right, let me go talk. Let me see what we can do.
For sure.
I've been trying to duck so many interviews.
Yeah.
What we talking about today?
Man, we talking everything. So first we gonna talk about South Carolina, man.
All right. I'm glad you did that, because they don't be knowing I'm from
Bro,
there.
nah. I'm sure people think you from Atlanta, man. Because
Yeah.
you is Atlanta.
Nah,
you know what
man,
I'm saying?
I'm Lawrence County. By the way of Greenville, that's Greenville. But
Okay.
I'm a Carolina baby for sure.
Yeah.
Born and raised, yes. Moved here when I was grown and knew what I wanted to do, like as soon as I hit 18, like 17, I think.
Okay.
So it's like Carolina really molded me though. I was DJing in the strip clubs and all the clubs and everything at 16, 15, just doing everything.
Well, that's young as shit. Did
Yeah,
they know how young you was?
Yeah, they did, because the way they paid me, the price was so low.
Oh, shit. It was
I was
lowball.
barely getting something, like a little $150, like $150, $100,
Yeah.
shit cool. So it's like Greenville, it molded me, South Carolina molded me. Like, it made me want to be a hustler, want to be out here, be in people's faces, actually get something. It like triggered that little inner, that little inner excitement, make you want to go do something and get some money.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you then?
I jumped out the porch. Oh, I was young. Like I say, I was DJing in the club at 15, strip club, Club Money. If anybody just trying to check my background, I was at Club Money in Greenville, Club 864, just DJing there every week. So I jumped out the porch probably like 12. I've always been outside.
Yeah.
I was DJing at 12. My granddaddy a DJ.
Oh, really?
It's deeper than that. Like jumping out the porch, doing other little stuff, but that's beyond the point, But on the music side, just getting out there, getting my feet wet. I was in 4th grade selling little mixtapes.
For real?
Yeah.
Just like shit you was burning off
Hey,
online?
you remember when they had the T-shirts with the Kool-Aid Man?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go get that off Google. My mama worked at the bank and shit, so I use a printer, use all the ink, print the little CD, burn the CD, put it in the sleeve, go to school with like 10 of them, sell them like $4,
Yeah.
make a little $40,
It's a good hustle when you're a kid, man.
Yeah, I like money. I've been liking money.
Yeah.
It's just something I've always been into, like, let's supply these people with something. Like, everybody always wanted me to fill their little MP3s up and shit like that. So this shit was fun. I like hustling.
So you was always like the plug for the music then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really seen my uncle be the plug, and I was like, damn, that shit looks so cool. I want to be on some shit like that. So that always triggered me just to like be a supplier of like give people what they want when it come down to certain shit. Like, oh, you want music? I got all the music. Ooh, some people hang out with me just to hear music. So it's like, it always been my life. It's bittersweet.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get in the industry, it's like you realize how this shit really goes. It's like you said, it's bittersweet. A lot of highs, a lot of lows, a lot of bullshit politics got to do.
Yeah, the politics and all that. I don't get phased in it though, but yeah, it be there. I try to stay grounded, stay focused, so I don't really get into no politics too much. But it's definitely there. I see it happen to a lot of people. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But for me, I stay out of the way.
Yeah. So what had inspired that move to Atlanta? Did you feel like you kind of just hit your ceiling in Greenville, or?
Yeah. Like, no disrespect to where I'm from. Like, I love it with all my heart. Just like I love Atlanta with all my heart because they embrace me. So it's like, I'm DJing the strip clubs, I'm DJing the clubs, shit. Every week is a fight in the club, shit getting shot up. Like, rappers coming through, but they coming through getting their bag and dipping. Like, it's cool. Like, I just knew it was bigger than that. And I'm a kid, so it's like always knowing where you really want to go. Like, I can't surround myself in a box at 18. I always knew that, so it's like, how far can I take it? I'm gonna take it as far as I can go. So I still try today. That's why I go from here to Greenville to Atlanta to LA and different places. I don't like being trapped in a box.
Yeah, no, that's understandable, man.
Yeah. So it's like I feel we all outgrow a comfort zone at some point. So put yourself up to the test and try new stuff out. Yeah. Where I'm from is either you go to college or you go to Charlotte or you go to Atlanta. You feel me? Pick one, or you stay at home. But if you stay home, you damn near gonna be moving back in with mama, having 4, 6, 5 baby mamas. Not saying that's what everybody do, but it's just, it happens. Like, if I never would have moved here, I don't know what my life would be. So it's like, I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. I really wouldn't know what my life would be if I ain't moved here, for real.
Did you have any connections here in Atlanta when you moved out here? And if not, who were like some of the first people you tapped in with?
See, one thing about it, I always been like on social media. So it's like when I was in Carolina, I always had like an influence on social media. I was dropping mixtapes weekly, going crazy in my mama crib. Like, so niggas thought I was from here, so I'm always conversating with people from here. Like, my boy DJ Plug took me to my first studio here downtown. You feel me? Spins. I used to pull up on DJ Spins and let me crash on his couch for a week, 2 weeks. I'm thugging. I'm just getting a taste of his life, just getting excited just by being around. Just that's why it's like there's nothing wrong with being around this shit and seeing how it operates before you jump in it. Like, a lot of people jump in shit without seeing what actually come with it. So like, I got seasoned a little bit, seeing how it go, you know, DJ Pretty Boy, Tank, Spin, Scream, like the whole hood, they embraced me because I was just young, on the grind, and I'm fearless. Like, shit, if I gotta go here, I'm gonna go there. Even if it's my last dollar, I'm gonna make this shit happen. Yeah. You ain't gonna know. I'm gonna make it happen though, you feel me? So, you know how it go. I already know a few people, but it's Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know them, but you don't know them. When you get here, you gotta find your own circle.
No, that's real. Yeah.
Like, you gotta make your own
Because
circle.
that internet shit sometimes doesn't translate over to real life.
Right, the internet cool. For everybody want to figure it out, the internet cool. You gonna meet your people on the internet and shit. You might move to the same city and all that shit. But when you get there, you still gotta figure it out. You feel me? So I got seasoned to know what to do when I got here. So unfortunately, the same week I got here, a few other friends who do the same thing moved here, who I knew from Twitter, like, you know, the metros and shit. Like, we all moved here the same week. So ironically, so it happened like that. So them became my peers, who people I just pull up on daily. And we just started growing together, you know? How it go? Shit regular.
Yeah. How'd you lock in with Rich Homie Quan? That was one of the first big artists that you...
Let's see, how I do that? I was dropping mixtapes and I wanted him to host a mixtape, so I reached out to him. I was like, you can host this tape? He was like, yeah. He was still bubbling, like, in the Atlanta market. Like, I always been on music. I'm always on it. Like, music get old to me quick. So I'm already seeing my boy DJ Plug put me on him, like, shit, Rich Homie hard, because he had a bunch of songs on the tape, man. Just some old DJ shit that we don't even gotta talk about. We just be talking how we be talking, like, whoever, the hottest niggas and shit. Plug tell me it's Rich Homie, ooh, I tap in with him. I pull up on him, he's genuine vibe, we vibe out, ooh. shit, we just figured out how we can help each other, you know, and just started grinding, hustling, you know. Just one thing lead to another, just start going on the road, make shit happen, just, you know, life shit, just the business, how genuine business is what I prefer.
Yeah.
So that's really it, just genuine business. Just it worked until it didn't work, so it was fun.
Yeah, I hope I'm not remembering this wrong, but I remember, I think you even went on Twitter and you were just kind of upset about like the pay you were getting for hitting the road with.
I don't went on Twitter about a lot of shit. I'm down there like a black little Kanye on some shit sometimes. But I mean, it all be for the good. I ain't tripping. It be hidden blessings. Like I ain't tripping. I don't regret too much. You know, I don't regret shit really. It's like life good shit.
Yeah.
I probably didn't need to get paid that much then, cause as I'm growing now, like I understand the game. You know, like the show not about me. Like so, just maturing. I probably was a kid. You know, so it's like it is what it is. I ain't tripping.
But it's also knowing your worth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure, but it's
you
still
knew
like,
your worth at that time.
Yeah, I know my worth for sure, but it's like, it's cool. It's cool, you know. I did what I had to do. You know, the show ain't stopped right there. It started right there, so you can just.
No, that's true.
As the interview keep going, they gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of these legendary tapes, man.
Yeah.
Let's start with this 19 and Boomin'.
Yeah.
So how did you and Metro first connect then?
I'm saying we moved to Atlanta the same week. We were already on Twitter every morning down there. Like we talking shit back to back. We talking shit. He at school, I'm at school. We just vibing on Twitter and shit. He moved here. He at Morehouse. I'm just here. I don't go to school or nothing. I'm just here. Like I'm thugging. I pull up on him and we just start thugging after that, and I'm with him every day as he just creating shit. He was doing that shit from when he was 16 till he was 19. So it's like something he was always working on. So it's like, that's my dog, you feel me? Like, I just like to fuck with people from the jump and keep that genuine relationship. So it was just genuine. It was an honor for him to put me up there with like Spins and Trapaholics, because he knew what that meant to me, because I was young and he was young, but he had those relationships, so it really just opened up doors for me. We just youngins just trying to help each other. So that's what I'd rather preach to the youth. Like, your peers might not be where you want them to be or some shit, but help be that ladder, pull each other up, you know? So that's really all we was doing at that moment. Like, ain't none of us had shit. So it's like, we just was trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Make music.
Yeah. And that tape was legendary.
That
like,
shit
did
was
you know
hard.
before it dropped, like, man, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be something that.
I'm be honest, I got so many mixtapes, man, and I never knew none of them was gonna be what they was.
Really?
When people pull up on me and tell me, man, ooh, I be like, oh, all right, yep. I be thinking that shit cap. But it's like, yeah, like serious. So it's just like, I just be going with the flow. Like, I be thinking everything hard that I listen to, because I don't listen to everything. So, but honestly, I knew nobody wasn't fucking with us. I'm gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I already knew we was on a different pace. I still feel that way. So that's like.
Then came the Lobby Runners era. So I need
Like
you
I
to break.
say, we felt like nobody could fuck with us. That's what I'm saying. This shit can go on and on. Lobby Runners, that was down there a historical moment.
It shifted the whole culture if you
And
think
we
about it.
birthed people. Like, we birthed people like what? That shit was fun. You feel me? Like, Long Way taught me so much about life and all type of shit. Like, just doing that whole process of lobby running, like pulling up to the lobby, seeing the different ways, the different culture of Atlanta, like the real Atlanta, like no, all that fake Hollywood shit, like the real substance of Atlanta. Like, hey, we can go have fun. We got money, but we still like to have fun. Like, not putting nobody above each other, none of that. Like, lobby runners was fun, part of life, like piece of life. Like,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
That
And
shit.
that was
That's one of
probably
the
one of the
biggest
hardest
mixtapes
tapes.
in
Yeah,
Atlanta
that was
history.
one of the hardest tapes. I ain't gonna cap. Not in Atlanta history, because I ain't gonna lie, we can't do that. Atlanta history, we got Big Rocco. We got it's a lot of goats. Like Scream and Drummer, like them niggas who I look up to. I ain't got none of that. Nah. Even like, I don't know, it's too many hard mixtapes coming out of Atlanta. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I think you're being a little humble though, Keem. This shit,
I'm being serious.
This shit launched a lot of careers when you think about it.
It did. Like, I'm thankful for that. But I'm saying, like, Atlanta has produced a lot of great mixtapes. Albums, absolutely. Like, we got classical albums like The Outkast and shit like that. But I wasn't really born, so I really can't say too much on that. But I listened to it, but mixtape shit, they ain't fucking with this shit. It's too much. From the Rocco days, the Jeezys, like, come on, Can't Ban the Snowman. Gucci used to drop a mixtape down there.
Every week.
Yeah,
right?
Man, Birthday Bag, come on.
Yeah. What was like the first Long Way song that really caught your attention that made you want to really tap in with him?
It wasn't even no song, it was his personality.
Yeah.
So it's like, cause when I met him, he didn't think he could rap. I met, like, that's what I'm saying, when I met a lot of these people, they didn't have the confidence that they had. They did, but it's like on the music side. So it's like, I'm damn near, I don't know, God done put some energy in me where it's just like, and I be around artists and shit, it's just like, I don't know, but first Long Way, it wasn't about no music. He wanted to see us win. Like, he didn't care nothing about no music. He knew we all had shit going on, and he knew he had a spot. So he like, shit, y'all come over here and do y'all thing. And late nights, he'll get in there. I just hang around. I'm like, well, you hard. I listen to this shit. I'm like, well, we gotta put it out. Like, Serving Lean. Goddamn, he ate the whole run around the lobby up. Like,
oh, yeah.
So it's like, it's hard. Like, but he didn't know what he was doing. He just in there going crazy. So I'm just like, it wasn't no song. That's why I tell people sometimes just having that ultimate career is not about a song neither. You got some people who blow up off a song and some people blow up off who they are. So it's like, you can't really compare that, you feel me?
Yes,
like, I was really attracted to the way he handled himself as a person. And like, you a superstar, just the way you move, just the same way like when I met Thug. Like, I was on the road with Rich Homie. Shit, that's really damn near probably why they didn't want me to DJ. Just being G. Like, I'm with Slime every day. So it's like, he really hard. This nigga a real rapper. He just ain't got that behind him. He ain't got the big machine behind him, all that. So it's like, these people talented. Long Way, the Thugs, like, people come from nothing. They talented as fuck. Personality, amazing. That shit is why they who they are. You feel me? Not to throw it off, but that's how I go.
No, absolutely, man. And so, how'd you get introduced to the Migos?
Oh shit, that's funny as hell. My boy Sonny Digital and Metro was telling me about them, right? We was talking about it, and then I actually ended up bumping into Quavo and Takeoff at the Brick Factory when I had first started fucking around with Long Way. Long Way told me to pull up to the Brick Factory, which is Gucci Mane old studio. So I pull up there, and shit, Quay and Tate, they in there chilling. They high there chilling. We all vibing and shit. Shit, Goo out just vibing. He got all of us in there. That was our first time really meeting and shit. You feel me? And Goo out such an OG. Like, he turned everything off and made everybody watch like some documentary or some shit, like National Geographic. It was some crazy shit he made us watch, but it's like, shit, Goo out put this shit on, we gotta watch it. So that was just our first day. We just started vibing off, we vibing off that and shit, just, enjoying that little time. So that's really the first time we met. And it's just been pure love from that.
Yeah.
Then we went on, just build. Whenever you go out of town, everybody who's from the city, we all together. So it's like, when you moving and shaking, getting some money, and you out of town, it's like, damn, we seeing each other every week. We out of town. Shit, let's come together, let's link up, get high, let's do whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
So that's how that started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it came to collecting these songs for Lobby Runners, was that a pretty easy process for you since you had the good relationship with everyone?
Yeah, it was easy. I had crazy ass teamwork. I had DJ Victorious, DJ Benz, and Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid, one of the best DJs ever. So how the hell can you lose, man? I had the best little squad with me helping. Then it's like with Long Way, it's like at one point I damn near had him and Slime. I had like they whole hard drive down there, like, so it's like ain't nothing. Let's do this. We already vibing every day. We just put another playlist together. We put that shit out. It wasn't like now where you gotta think on it too much and over strategize. Like we was just literally having fun. And that's what I try to preach to the youth. Just have fun with this shit and see where that shit leads you.
Yeah.
That's really what we was doing, having fun.
Yeah, it's like, especially when it's your passion too.
Yeah,
it's like that shit
our
going.
passion. It's like we ain't in this for no like YouTube ads, no none all that. We just in this shit just to get this shit over with and do our thing. We feel good about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I looked up the drama. I'm pretty sure them niggas looked up to whoever they looked up in the rapper scene. You know how niggas take over the stage and niggas, you know, we just thugging, trying to be them rap boys. We made it happen.
For sure. And Dolph was featured on the tape too.
You know you gotta put Dolph on that bit.
Yep.
You know you gotta put the King of South Memphis. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit with Dolph really like, it go back deeper than that, cause he like a nigga who used to pull up on me when I was like 17.
Really?
18 and shit in Carolina. Like he been knowing me since the Carolina days. So it's like he'll pull up to Carolina with a show, do a show or some shit. He calling me, woo, he done kidnapped me from my mama crib, took me to Memphis. So like that shit just deep. Like he gotta be part of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's just big, bro. And then it's like that's a whole circle, the whole lobby runner really like. That's everybody from the brick factory really down there. You feel me? We holding this shit down for Guwap. I don't know Guwap personally like that, but it's just like, just out the relationships of the music and how we be rocking, how we rock. Like, that shit just was that. Hold it down. Like, you know, do this shit the same way. Real trappers and rappers and get money niggas, you feel me?
Had Johnny Cinco on there too.
Johnny Cinco one of the ones though.
Yeah, I wish he would drop more music.
Yeah,
man.
he be sleep on himself, man. Look, I don't know, he might not see this, but if he do, I need more Johnny Cinco. I still be going off that shit. So
Absolutely.
I don't never want that to go out of style. It can't go out of style. I be going off the first Cinco. But yeah, we had the Cinco. Really the whole Atlanta. We did.
It was like all the up and comers.
Yeah,
That was like
that's why I'm saying, like, we really be stamping shit. We stamp shit.
Yeah.
This shit on a bigger scale now, but we stamp shit. I gotta put my foot down a little bit.
No, you do.
You know,
And, like, even just talking about this shit makes me think, like, has anyone ever offered you like an A&R job? Like, you should be in one of these buildings.
Probably because I'm smoking this blunt right now. I don't know.
Nah, I know a lot of A&Rs.
They horrible. They horrible. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Are you interested in something like that?
I'm interested in it. I love money. I love money. I got a tech company, like, that's about it. Like, that's me and my other business partners, but it's like, nope. Every time I get around an industry person, like, they damn near feel intimidated of me or some shit. It's like they damn near take the artist and go over here and just start telling whatever. I ain't got time for all that. So it's like, whatever. I just go do it again. But it's like, nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is, because your track record of breaking new artists is, I think,
But
unmatched.
It's a few in the offices, like, they salute me. Like, I ain't gonna walk around and act like I still get shit done. Like, I move shit. But it's just, ain't nobody trying to ask me for no job. Like, I ain't tripping though, but
Yeah.
I'm tripping because I want one of them jobs. I need to come on with it.
Yeah, I think you definitely deserved it. I thought maybe you just wasn't interested.
Nah, these folks just ain't researching. They don't know
That
who
could be
really
it,
doing
too.
this shit. That's why music is starting to drain. But it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe God got bigger plans. Let's see what he got for us.
For sure, man.
I'm really trying to own the building, so I ain't really tripping. Yeah,
I feel that, man.
it take time.
Yeah. Going back to Dolph, what's some of your best memories of you had with Dolph, man?
Really though, really that Memphis trip, man.
Yeah.
That Memphis trip, we got some legendary South by Southwest trips. Just going out there kicking it, just enjoying life. Just, nigga showed me how to feed my team, how to be I ain't no full-grown boss yet, but I'm growing into it. So he showed me the potentials of what to do. So it's like, I'm thankful for him, you feel me? So it's like, I just be sitting back thinking on what I can get out of people and what I learn out of people. And those one of the things is like going to LA, taking everybody with me, go get food. Hey man, just order everything on the menu, put it on the table, whatever y'all like, y'all get. Woo. Like that shit be sticking with me forever. I'm from Carolina, so it's like that shit showed me how to treat my people, you feel me? So I go back and do this shit to my folks. That shit be fun, be fine. So it's like, big bro taught me this, Yeah. A nigga ain't never just pulled me to the side and just gave me no ropes to this shit neither. So it's like, I be having to take little tools like that from these people who actually do show love and be genuine with me. I have to take that shit and take the gems out of it, So he definitely one of them, him, A AP Yams. They definitely like some niggas who help mold me be like a stand-up guy to like, you don't gotta dumb down who you really are. Like, we all the same, we all human. It's just some of us are more like educated on the book level and move different, but we all really the same thing. It's about what you elevate and what you trying to do. Cause I met Dolph, he's straight trapping.
Oh yeah.
He said he wanna rap. Hey, he put his mind on that. He'll pull up on me sometimes. Nah, I ain't drinking lean, I ain't smoking. Ooh, he showed me how to do that. The only other nigga who I ever seen do that was Nipsey. You feel me? And that was from like afar. You feel me? My nigga Dolph would pull up, cut everything cold turkey for like 2 weeks, a month, whatever. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't smoking weed, I ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to stack me up a meal. When you see him again, he gonna smoke his weed. Cause that meal already stacked, you feel me? So it just showed a nigga how to be disciplined and shit. Like, I miss my dog, so it's like that. It be pointless little FaceTimes and shit. Like, I don't be wanting shit. I don't call a nigga pointless. Talk about nothing, little 5-10 minutes, That's really it. Yeah. And now I be chilling. I be to myself, man. Shit so fake, phony. I be cool.
No, I don't blame you, man. Yeah.
I ain't got time. This shit peaceful over here. Yeah. But yeah, what else we got?
So let's talk about Yams. So how does Yams, way up there in New York, how does he get tapped into
My nigga Metro.
Keem? Okay.
My nigga Metro put it together. I don't even know how he did it, but he did it. He down there just plugged me with Yams. Yams started fucking with a nigga. Just seeing the nigga potential and shit. He got down. He let me do my first little A&R shit. He put A$AP Rocky on the Pee Wee song for me.
Okay.
So that was really just like a little bar for me. I fucked with him for that. That shit was hard. So my nigga Yams just was a player. He showed me how to do this industry shit on a player level. He fly me to New York, had everything I love already right there. You don't need no hotel, come to my crib, man. He leave the crib though. Man, you do whatever, you can have woo. Hey, go over here to this store, go pick up that, everything free. Like, damn, go to Adidas. I just, man, my nigga, you feel me? I still got the Adidas he gave me. He got me some Adidas. I probably can't even fit them bitches. Still got them though, man.
Yeah, Yams was the type where he didn't let the industry change him. It was like you had to accept him for how he was. I stand
on that, so it's like, before I lose this shit up here, man, I really just stay like 10 toes, Cause I see billionaires lose their top, so like, you telling me the money gonna make me calm? Nah, it ain't. Like, my sanity is, so like, we know how to get the money. Yeah. So like, just seeing that, and then just being with my dog, like, through his moments, like, I ain't really know nothing about his dark side. I'm just thinking he getting turned, but it just, seeing all this shit just be making me understand, like, you never know what people going through. You feel me? That's why I try and keep that mindset. Like, you never know what people got going on, good or bad. Like, so it's just like, he was being the most genuine nigga he could be, but still he was dealing with his own trauma and demons and shit. So it's like, to see that's a blessing. So I was like, this nigga can do it, why can't I?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, niggas just teach a nigga how to be a good person, you know?
Nah, he was so genuine too. Like,
yeah, that shit.
He wasn't afraid to show love to nobody.
Hell nah, if you fuck with a nigga, you fuck with a nigga, what I'm gonna fake it for? You feel me? I don't know Boosie from a can of paint. I DM Boosie, hey, you the GOAT. Like, cause you the GOAT. Like, I look up to you, I fuck with you. I ain't about to sit back and not give no nigga they flowers. This ain't what this about. You feel me? I done lost too many homeboys to be on that.
Yeah, that's real.
So it's just, I be on the genuine side. It's life and shit.
Yeah.
Come and go. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, where else we at? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about my boy Fredo.
Yep, and I was just getting there, walking legend, man. So did you link it with him in LA, or how did that whole connection come down for you guys?
My boy DJ Bands,
Okay.
OTF, Bands and Victorious. Fredo really, like, he trying to drop a tape. And Bands and Victorious, like, shit, you gotta put Keem on it. Shit, he did it. Well, they did it, because they was like a dynamic duo at the time. And did that, and about like a year or two later, I finally just started linking up with Fredo when I started going to LA and shit. And he's just always genuine. I learned too much from him, so it's like, just being with him, he have every creator around him on some long way shit, just sitting in the crib, in the kitchen. So it's like, just them genuine vibes and just shit you can't take back. And it's like, we sitting here bullshitting, but we working at the same time. So it's like, just learning how to do that, multitask. Like, sit right here and do my regular old day shit, play the game, all that shit, but still be on the computer doing this. I got somebody right here helping me. Fredo was on that. Keep 2-3 assistants, so like nerdy little dudes. I'm like, nigga, you got face tats and everything. You throwing a little Chinese boy, man. Hey, he ain't trying to be cool. He trying to get the money.
Yeah.
So he really just taught me how to get the money, how to stack them records up, put them out whenever it's time, get that big check, get that one check. Shit, live cool, handle your business. Like, shit get deep, but that's my nigga though.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite artists from that Chicago wave, man.
Yeah.
It was just...
I ain't gonna lie, he genuine. Like Sosa one of my favorite though. Sosa that nigga, I love him. Sosa that nigga, so Herbo that nigga too though. But Fredo, on a personality tip, can't beat him. I ain't met another nigga like him. You feel me? On that level from that city, like I know it's a bunch of genuine niggas from that city. I love Chicago, but I'm just saying that was just a real nigga that I knew. You feel me? Player.
All right, let me paint a picture for you, man.
Go ahead, I like to draw.
So I log on to live mixtapes one day, right? And there's this takeover. There's 21 Savage. I'm like, who the hell is 21 Savage, right? This is hosted by Hoodrich Keem or DJ Lil Keem. I don't remember which one it was back then.
I think I was DJ Lil Keem at that time.
So I click on this shit, right?
Yeah.
First song, Skirt Skirt. And I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is hard as fuck.
That shit was like really a whole new sound to me, to be honest. And then, only person who could really point this shit out, hold on, which tape we on? We on the Slaughter tape?
Slaughter tape, the first one.
Oh yeah, cause my nigga Lil Harold point this out to me every time. 21 Lil Harold, at the beginning of the tape, I didn't call it that. I called it Slaughter King. So it's like, I had my own version of that bitch in my head. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, this Slaughter King, this motherfucker hard. It's just, it was in my head. Like the whole movement of how he just took off was crazy to me, you feel me?
Real shit.
And that shit just, it did that on its own. I didn't, this wasn't premeditated in my head or nothing. It's just, like I say, the energy, bro. It's just adapt to good energy and just know whenever it's the time and it's that right person. Like, that's all I can say. Like,
Had you been rocking with 21 for a while, or was that something they reached
I
out
knew him
to you?
before he rapped.
Okay.
But we call him something else. We call him Lil Man. So it's like, that 21 was new to me. I'm like, what? His name? What? That ain't his name. But man, 21 Savage, no, Grammy Award winner.
Brought it back to the east side.
Yeah, man, Grammy Award winner. So it's like, it go like that.
Yeah. And it was wild because I probably wouldn't have hit play on it right away when it first dropped if it didn't say hosted by Keem.
For real?
Honestly.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I knew when you hosted something, you was putting that stamp on.
I'm picky as hell. I'm picky as hell. Like, I ain't no nigga who just doing shit for no money. Like, I'll go broke and chill before I just sell my soul for the money. Like, nah, this shit bigger than that. I got grandma and mamas and shit to go back to. So, I ain't just signing up for anything. Like, nah, I ain't going like that. It's like, I gotta know this shit, some shit. Like, but he held them motherfuckers down. Yeah. Went crazy. But it been like that with everybody. Like, I be having that little faith. We had a good era.
It was a hell of an era.
WSL ain't give us all credit, but we had a good era.
Yeah.
They like separated everything. We need our own little, cause we did some shit. We changed the whole little sound of this shit, but I'll save that for another era. Just like my Detroit niggas, they changing the sound right now. Like,
real shit. Yeah.
I'm just shut up until they get my A&R job. But no, I don't want the A&R. I want a higher job.
You want the executive, huh?
Yeah, I need to be executive of all this shit. Let me shut up.
We'll get back to that in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna shut up.
So after 21, you get the first slime ball tape too.
Yeah, I pulled at the PDE to go get the money. Nudy done paid me all tens and fives. My niggas, I fuck with them. I pulled up to the slums. I ain't know where I was going. I'm just pulling up. I'm from Carolina.
Yeah.
Hey, they say pull up right here to go get the money. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm pulling up. Pull up. Black Benz, go. I'm in PD. Don't know nothing about it, man. Get the money, my nigga Dollar, man. Yeah, shit been history. After that, like we dropped the first tape. It wasn't Nudy. It wasn't that. It was
Paradise City.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that till after Slime Ball dropped.
All right, so
because when Slime Ball dropped, it was like, man, all right, Nudy hard.
Paradise
you got to start doing your history.
Yeah, Nudy ain't give a fuck about none of that. He's like, all right, whatever. He's damn near trying to do some other shit. I'm like, all right. They give me the music. We drop. All right, nah, y'all gotta keep that shit coming. They handle business again though. Drop. Shit. The folks having label now. They doing their thing. So it's like, I just like planting seeds.
Yeah.
You know, just planting seeds. Like Nudy a real nigga. I fuck with him. He still keep that shit jingling. Like, he didn't see that coming.
He didn't. Huh?
He got Jay-Z and Beyonce rocking to that motherfucker.
Real shit.
Stop playing with him.
Would you say most of the artists, like, you know, kept it genuine, kept it 100 with you after they blew up, or did some of them switch up? And
it'd be cool. I mean, I don't expect nothing. I don't expect nothing from nobody. But it just be weird. I be seeing like niggas who ain't never did nothing with plaques and shit and all type of goofy ass shit. And I be like, nigga, I was in the studio with you. Like, I believed in you when nobody did. Like, it'd be goofy, but that's for another day. I ain't salty about shit. My bank account cool. My mama's straight. My daddy's straight. I'm blessed. But it's like on the extra tip. It's like, I got one plaque.
That's it?
Nah, I got a lot of plaques, but only one that I really put, like, work is Babyface Ray, the only nigga who gonna kept it real and got me my plaque. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I got a 2 Chainz plaque. I got a fucking Cash Out plaque. Like, that don't count. I done helped too many niggas not to have no plaque. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. But I be seeing radio DJ from goddamn Tuscaloosa or some shit with it. I'm like, it is what it is, all right. It's cool. They gonna give my credit one day. The table's on turn, whatever, however it go. I don't really give a fuck.
Were you ever interested in being a radio DJ?
Nah, I don't like talking to people. I like doing, I'm only doing this interview because y'all family.
I know.
But, nah, I ain't with that. I do a podcast or some shit to talk about some real shit. Like, I ain't here to fabricate nothing, like, nah.
And also radio, it's like, they kind of pretty much tell you what you got to spend
Yeah,
too.
I ain't got time for that. That's why I did mixtapes. That's why I ain't DJ in the club. Like, I don't like DJing in the club because I gotta look at the crowd and read the crowd and play what y'all want me to play. I don't like that. I like playing shit that nobody know. I like to put you on something, you know? So it's what it's cool.
It's like that's lost art these days.
Yeah.
Man. No one's breaking records. Very few are, I should say.
I ain't got the right A&R. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah. Now I want to talk about your marketing side of things. Because I always felt like this what kind of stood you out for people was like your marketing. First off, you had the Hoodrich Keem logo.
Yeah,
that was like
shout
the
out to
backwoods.
Backwood. Shout out to Backwood.
Did they ever give you any slack about that?
They showed me number love. Shout out to Backwood. I know I'm on the papers number. Shout out to y'all, man. You know, I fuck with them. They ain't did nothing but show me love, free Backwoods, all type of little shit. I fuck with them. I was smoking Backwoods before. I taught Long Way how to roll Backwoods. I taught Dolph how to roll Backwoods. Shit, them two big dogs. So imagine who they taught. I'm gonna be quiet. So shit.
Nah, cause I think like the Jamaicans put me on the Backwoods in like 2004, 2005.
My uncle put me on them,
but I never seen a rapper.
I ain't start the trend. I'm just saying when I came to Atlanta,
no, that's where I'm getting with.
Swisher. They was smoking Swisher, and I'm like, Backwood, I can put all this weed in there, and this motherfucker tastes good. Cause my uncle used to roll them when they 8 in the pack. He'd take us on a vacation. He'd have them already pre-rolled. He'd keep putting them out smoking. Damn, that motherfucker smell good. I ain't smoked, but when I started, I'm like, I figured it out. I mean, it's something from my city though. It's a Carolina thing. We all Backwood heads. We started out like on Backwoods. It's just something we preferred.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you was one of the first ones in like
really
the rap community to smoke a Backwood. Because I would see it like,
it's
oh,
really my
smoking a
country
Backwood.
side. It's my country boy side, my Carolina boy. I'm gonna hold it down. You know, keep some country boy in me.
Yeah.
That's all it was. I like this interview. What we talking about? Let's keep it going.
Now we're getting into the producing side. So what inspired you to start making beats?
I mean, it's just music. I love music. Like I learned how to work FL Studio before I learned how to DJ. I just never liked it because I couldn't make it sound like I wanted to in my head. So it's like, that always irritated me. And so it's like, when the Lex Luger and the South Sides and all that, I know how to make beats, but I just can't make them as good. So it really like damn near aggravated me. So I'm like, fuck that. I know how to DJ, I know how to beat match, I know how to scratch, fuck all that. So that's just something that I just took more interest in. So that's really what it was. But my nigga Weezy, really, we was locked in like a snowstorm one like summer. I mean, like, one Christmas type shit. It was snoring and shit, so he was at my crib. He was making beats. He was like, you gonna make beats today? And shit, he made me start the beat up. I was like, fuck it. But he took what I made and took it to a whole nother level. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So he just really just helped start that motor up, and my young nigga, 48, just always be pushing me and just like teach me little shit. So just that over time just turned to a nigga just making beats. And I always like putting shit together because I like exclusive music. So it's like, a nigga not about to give you no shit they already got put up with for their album. They ain't about to send it to you. Shit, we about to make that bitch though. And just make some heat. We're gonna make a lot of it. That's how the producing started.
Yeah.
I really get to control my music. So it's like, you know, again, I like money. I need like 20 streams of income, man.
No, absolutely. Especially when like the mixtape era started, you know,
they
shifting over to streaming.
Yeah, they shitted on us with the mixtape era. They really, nobody really stood up for us. I was really too young. But yeah, they ain't stand up for us. They let them come take and script a culture from us and put it on Apple and iTunes and shit like that. That really hindered the black community a little bit, because that was like, that was the way people was feeding their family. Like,
absolutely,
they used to make a lot of money out them bitches. Like, not saying like, there's ways around. I figure out ways how to get it, so I ain't tripping. But yeah, they did some bullshit with that. But salute to them.
You think the mixtapes can ever make a comeback?
For sure. I got some shit in the cut. We just chilling.
Okay.
Like, it's on the way back. Like, they can't, come on, man. They can't down this shit forever.
Yeah.
This shit gonna come back around. Shit gonna be good. Ain't Drama, he out here winning Grammys off mixtapes.
That's wild when you think about it, man.
So it's really, like I say, it's just not like back in the day where you can just throw that shit out there. It's like now you gotta sit on and meditate, handle the business, and handle it and do your shit. Cause it's a lot of niggas who will let you show your hand, and then fuck you over in the end. So you just gotta make sure you're doing right. So right now I'm just calculating steps, trying to make everything make sense.
Yeah. Because I feel like there's still a demand for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure people still hit you. It's like, when you dropping another tape, man?
I still got mixtapes I be doing. I still do about 3-4 a month. I don't be tripping.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just no real like platform to where, all right, I put this on live mixtape, ooh, everybody gonna listen to it. All that don't go on now. But niggas still, you know, they making their money off it.
Yeah.
It's cool though. But we gonna be back. I've been sitting down trying to figure out how to bring it to the world.
Yeah.
But
I can't wait, man. Because like I said, there's definitely a demand. Drama's winning fucking Grammys off
yeah,
this shit, man. It's just,
shit.
you got to approach it a different way.
Yeah, it's just a different approach. It's a strategy. It's like more of a strategy thing. But like I said, I'm still growing, still learning. So I ain't tripping. I'm just still strategizing, trying to figure out how to get to that point, you know? So it's going to take trial and error. But we're going to make it there.
I got to bring it back to Star Lito, man. You know, he's one of my favorite artists.
That's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He won't reply to my DM when I say when you dropping again. He just don't fucking want to reply to that. He'll reply to everything but when you dropping again, because that's my favorite artist.
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper, man.
That's really it. That's all that's about. That's my favorite artist.
Did you reach out to him initially, or?
I can't even remember. It's really, I probably did just on Twitter or some shit, and it just became genuine. Like when I pull up to Memphis or Nashville or something, he'll pull up on me. Just keeping it genuine, you know, bringing niggas something to smoke, just keeping it clear. Like I always looked up to him, the way he carry himself, the way he do shit. Like he keep it clear. Like he ain't trying to do too much. Get his money, deal, smoke, get it, you know. Get high, get fly, stay out the way, man. That's all this shit about, man.
Real shit.
This shit ain't for everybody to see. So I really just, him, Dolph, damn, what's that one nigga name? Done Trip. Like,
okay, yeah.
All them,
Step
man, them
Brothers.
cool ass Tennessee niggas. Like, I'm a country boy, so it's like, that country shit, that's what I'm on. Like, I still like to do no chill shit. So that's just, that what made me fuck with the Lito shit. Like, it's cool. He ain't doing too much. It's cool.
Yeah, because he be rapping about some real life shit too, man. Some shit that
but
you
you gotta
easily...
think that real life shit it's what we going through. So it's like you speaking for me. Like I can't rap, gang, but if I can spit this shit'd be that. It's like Lil Baby right now, how he the #1, it's because he's spitting what people want to hear and what they want to know. Like that's what we really going through. Like we need a voice, like, and they be our voices. Like music, comedy, and TV, like that get us through our days and shit. So it's like this life support we doing out here. So that's why I feel bad when they do the dumbass Ricos on lyrics and dumb shit like that, because I know niggas who really just talk about other niggas' lives just so they can
have something to rap about.
Yeah, we paint pictures. Like it is what it is, though. They gonna understand this one day.
Yeah. You went out to Japan one time. I think with Gunna, right? Mm-hmm. What was that experience like, man? Because that shit had to be lit.
Lit. You know how my boy Yachty say he took the walk to man, let me shut up. I ain't even gonna say it. Let me shut up, man. Tokyo was lit though, man. Man, Tokyo was lit, man. Shout out my boy Muzo Kuzo. He really just took us out there for a few days. We had a pop-up in a show. That shit was fun as fuck. Just a different culture, trying different shit. Just young, turn and living. Like just nothing major. I wish I could go back to that moment because it was so fast, you know. And it's like I didn't really get to breathe it in and held it. Like that's one thing I can say about life. Like a lot of this shit comes so fast. Like you don't get to take the correct time to just breathe it in and be like, damn, this shit got me, you feel me? Like, shit, it's a blessing though, like, I'm gonna go back. Yeah. But it's like that moment, I can't relive it. But it's like, it was definitely fun as fuck. It was lit.
Yeah, to have your music take you all the way around the world like that.
Yeah, that's
what people dream about doing.
Yeah, it really do. Like, that shit was fun. That's really like my only out of the country experience. Like, I ain't really too big on going out of the country. I don't know why, but that really moved me though. That was fun. Yeah, I ain't no out of the country type person. It was different though.
Did the people in the audience, did they know the words to the shit too?
I mean, they didn't know none of us. Nobody knew Gunna. Like, nobody knew us here or there. So it's like, we was still grinding. Damn near, you feel me? This is Gunna drip season 1 or 2 type shit. So like, he had his fans, but it wasn't just like where the Gunna at now.
Yeah.
It was like the growing Gunna, like, as we call it, the chitlin circuit. Like, he wasn't in there, but he was still growing, like, on the growing pace. So, shit, it was fire. Shit, that was in there. I don't know what they was saying, but they was saying it. I got the videos on my phone, so sometimes I'll relive the moment and shit. That shit was fun. We was just trying to drip across the globe, man.
Yeah.
Going over there, shopping, fuck around. That shit was fun, man.
No, that's hard as fuck, though.
That shit was fun.
All right, so let's talk about this Detroit connection. Like, I know you fuck with Babyface Ray, V's, GT. How did that all come about for you?
I ain't gonna lie. One of my Cali homies put me on Ray, like in 2016, I wanna say. He put me on Ray. I just started listening to him. It was Bust a Band. He put me on Bust a Band. I'm like, damn, I'm going off Bust a Band every day. So I just reach out to him. Like, we just kept a little relationship, just kept talking, keeping shit mutual, just my boy. But when I started making the beats, I'm like, who the hell can I send these motherfuckers to, boy? I'm in the studio with Gunna and Thug, boy. I ain't about to show my beats to these niggas. Hell no, let me send these motherfuckers somewhere else. I just sending them the beats and shit. And Ray, he was in practice mode, like he was in the gym. It's like before all the motion and shit. So shit, we just started shooting shots, just started recording, and he's helping me get comfortable in my bag. I'm helping him get comfortable in his bag. Then shit, I had a little money play on the floor on like some it was like a clothing line wanted to pay him to do some shit. I called him like, hey, I got some money for you, shit. Fly to LA, come get this bag. Shit, like he should. He flew out and got the bag, you feel me? But me being a player, I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna have him down bad. I already had everything ready for him when he got there. Weed, everything. I'm like, man, whatever you need is good. I ain't tripping. Like, just take him where we gotta go. Woo. Did whatever he had to do, like a player. I said, damn. I just admire his work ethic. Like when I met him that day, he was on point. He did that. When he did another play, he was just hustling, rap hustling though. Like wasn't no bullshit hustling. He was rap hustling, and this before niggas really knew him. Like that shit just, you know, like you just like me, cause I be on that. I be rap hustling, so. That's just how that started. That started at Brotherhood, and from Ray I met GT, and from Ray brother I met like Baby Money, and V's ran down on me. I've been knowing V's before damn near the Ray situation, cause I was getting food in LA, and V's ran down on me like, hey, you King, I fuck with you. I didn't know who he was, you feel me? So I'm just like, all right, ooh. But as time progressed, I'm like, damn, you was the nigga who ran down up on me at the restaurant. He's like, yeah, that was me, woo. And that shit just been Brotherhood. Like, they family, my family, you feel me? I go to the D, I don't need no hotel, no rental, no none of that and shit. It's on the flow like that, saying like, yeah. This shit just all through the connection, like, genuine shit. I ain't trying to force no vibe, man. Nope. No, that shit free. Can't force nothing, free.
Real shit, yeah.
No cap.
Yeah, because I think he was the first one outside of Detroit really pushing Babyface Ray that I saw. Because, you know, Zip always been putting me on to the, the Detroit artists.
That shit,
and you was ahead of your time, because you see where Ray at now.
Majority of the artists, I don't want to be bragging, saying no crazy shit, but a lot of the artists that I work with and have attached my brand with, it's been for a reason, and the outcome has been shown. You know, I'm quiet. I be chilling. But if I wanted to write a book on this shit, I could. Like, I done helped more than I hurt. So it's like I can take that to the grave. You know,
real shit.
I helped way more than I hurt. Yeah. So it's like that's how this shit go over here at Hoodrich slurred words, man.
Yep.
Help more than you hurt, man.
That's where I wanted to go to next, man.
Yeah,
So,
man.
talk about the brand. We know you love fashion, man. Like, you was pushing them Hoodrich Keem shirts, you know, with the Mars Attacks a few years ago.
Yeah. I just seen somebody with that. I be seeing that shit lately. I've been seeing it a lot, man. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's just back in the day, right? You remember Jay-Z and like Dame Dash, and like I be watching TV and shit. I remember watching the behind the scenes on BET and shit. Nelly talking about like everything we get at the music video shit, we keep that shit. And I'm just looking at the shit they got. I'm like, damn, this shit one of ones and shit. Like they got their own shit. Like Nelly Juice and nigga, motherfucking Jay-Z got the Rockaware and it's all type of shit. Like I'm about to do the same shit. Like me and Ray came up with the slur words. That was really our mixtape. So it's like that turned into a whole nother world to where it damn near overshadowed the mixtape. And it's like the Mars Attack, that was just me and my boy fooling around in the crib and I'm just throwing it up. That shit just be growing a mind of its own. Like my mind just stay innovative. Like I stay bouncing shit on my brain and like I try and stay doing shit. So it's just, I don't know, man. That shit just happened like that. I just looked up the niggas who was on that type time, like making money off your craft. Like fuck all that playing. And this shit get rich for real. Like for real. That's just been my mode. But that wasn't my mode from the beginning, like always. At first it was just to understand this shit. Then it was to grab a hold to this shit and actually be who I want to be. Now it's to secure that bag and actually make that shit what it's supposed to be, you feel me? So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, now the brand's going crazy right now. Like, you really put your work, like, you know what it takes to build a brand up from nothing, too, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of work.
That shit hard, though. I be like, that's why I tell my homie, I'm like, bro, I might be sitting down on the couch for 2 days, but don't think I ain't doing nothing. Like, I'm working this phone, I'm doing shit, I'm sending these, I'm paying for shit, this shit. Like, them invoices be adding up. Like, that's why I be like, shit ain't no game out here. Like, niggas be thinking this shit all fun and games. Just go buy some chains, go buy a watch, go buy all that goofy shit. This shit ain't about that, bro. This shit about go buy some shit that's gonna make that money so that chain and that watch free. You feel me? Like, nigga go get a chain or a watch, all that shit. But look, that shit gonna accumulate something to keep that shit flowing. For a rap nigga with shows, yeah. I ain't rapping, I ain't doing no shows. So this shit gotta keep going, you feel me? So really, that always been my mindset. My daddy a businessman, so I'd be a fool to let him down. You feel me? That's all. Just you gotta know what this shit taking. This shit don't take bullshit. This shit take discipline.
Yeah.
And like hard work, consistency, and you gotta study. This shit like school. You gotta study. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know your competition. You gotta know what to expect and what not to expect. It's a lot of trial and error. Like, niggas be scared.
Yeah, what's some goals for the brand? Do you want to see it in stores, or would you rather keep it exclusive?
Nah, for sure. I got a cool little list of stores now. The goal is to really take it over. I'm trying to go as big as I can. I don't know how big it can go. Like my boys at Tula Nest, like I salute them and what they do. So if it go that way, I'm extremely grateful. Hey, if this shit can go to a Yeezy level and I got a big company trying to buy me out, hey, I'm extremely blessed. If I gotta go over here and shit, I just gotta be satisfied with making my 6 figures a year. Hey, I'm blessed with that. I ain't tripping, as long as I ain't going backwards, you feel me? So I really can't predict the future right now. It's just me putting in the work, trying to be the best that I can be so it can be something. I ain't trying to let nobody down. Damn sure not trying to let myself down. So I don't want to put too much weight on myself because I got so much other shit like going on. But it's like the thing for the brand is definitely to get it where it's supposed to be. But the way it turned out, I'm not here to say. I'm gonna let God say. I ain't here to say.
Yeah.
Just to be real.
Yeah. I see this shit getting bigger and bigger, man. So ain't no telling how big this
Yeah, I
shit's
ain't gonna lie,
get.
that's my boy right there. Like we started out, pop up with just some little ass bags, just thugging. Like this shit been getting big. Shit been getting serious. Little baby voice, like she been getting serious. So I just take it how it come and just thank God. I can't really complain too much.
Yeah.
Shit, a blessing for sure.
All right, Keem, we're going to wrap it up, man. You got any shout-outs you like to give before we close it out here, man?
Hell nah. Who am I shout out? I ain't got nobody shout out. Not really. I ain't got no shout outs. We good. We good.
Say no more.
Yeah, Dirty Glove Bastard, my boy Zippo. That's about it. Fresh out the Porch. Hoodrich King shit. That's it. Shout out to family. That's it.
Took the vibes up the Tahoe. One-on-one up to the field, feel like Pablo. One-on-one soft, 1,000 of them dry slow.